Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Have you been watching the Texas housing market? It's been a roller coaster, right? Well, something big is happening, especially in North Texas. And if you're even thinking about buying a home, you need to hear this. Prices are actually starting to come down. Yes, you heard that right. Stick with me, because I'm about to break down exactly what's going on, why it's happening, and what it means for you as a buyer. This is the update you've been waiting for. And hey, if you want to stay on top of the market, make sure you hit that subscribe button right now. You don't want to miss these updates. All right, let's dive straight into the numbers. According to the latest data from Texas A&M's Real Estate Research Center, the median home price in Texas has seen a noticeable dip. So what's causing this price drop? The biggest factor is inventory. For the first time in over a decade, the supply of homes for sale in Texas has climbed above the 4-month mark. Right now, we're sitting at about 4.1 months of inventory. To put that in perspective, a balanced market where neither buyers nor sellers have a clear advantage is typically considered to be between 6 and 6.5 months of supply. During the pandemic housing boom, we were down to less than 2 months of inventory. Homes were flying off the market in days, sometimes hours, with bidding wars becoming the norm. Now the tables are turning. More houses are available, and they're staying on the market longer. The average days on market has stretched to 60 days. This means sellers are feeling the pressure. They can't just name their price and expect a dozen offers anymore. They have to be more competitive, which is leading to price reductions and more willingness to negotiate. Let's zoom in on North Texas, because the story here is particularly interesting. The Dallas-Fort Worth area is one of the epicenters of this shift. While some major metro areas like Austin have been seeing price drops for a bit longer, the FW is now fully in the mix. In the Dallas-Plano-Irving Metro Division, the median price is down about 1.2% year over year. In the Fort Worth-Arlington area, it's down a little more, around 1.8%. This might seem small, but it's a huge change from the double-digit price increases we were seeing just a couple of years ago. The number of active listings in DFW has skyrocketed. We're talking about a 12% increase from this time last year. More choices for buyers, plain and simple. What's really driving this inventory surge? It's a combination of things. Firstly, new construction has been booming in Texas, especially in the suburbs around Dallas and Fort Worth. Builders who are racing to meet the insane demand are now seeing their new homes sit a little longer. To move that inventory, they're offering some incredible incentives. Things like buying down your mortgage rate, covering closing costs, or even including significant design upgrades for free. If you're open to new construction, now is a fantastic time to look. You have negotiating power that simply didn't exist a year ago. On top of that, many homeowners who were previously locked in by super low mortgage rates are starting to face life changes, new jobs, growing families, or needing to downsize. The golden handcuffs of a 3% mortgage are still a factor, but they're starting to loosen for some. More existing homes are hitting the market as people decide they just can't wait any longer to move. So the big question, is this a crash? The experts say no. What we're seeing is a market correction, not a collapse. It's a return to sanity. The fundamentals of the Texas economy are still incredibly strong. People are still moving to North Texas in droves for jobs, a lower cost of living compared to places like California and New York, and a great quality of life. The demand is still there. Companies are relocating here, bringing thousands of high-paying jobs. So we're not expecting to see a 2008-style crash where prices plummet by 30 or 40%. Instead, we're entering a more balanced market. A market where buyers can actually breathe. What does this new reality mean for you, the North Texas buyer? First, you have time. The frantic rush to make an offer within hours of a listing going live is over. You can actually schedule showings for multiple properties. Take a weekend to think it over and make a decision without feeling immense pressure. Second, you have negotiating power. Don't be afraid to make an offer below the asking price. It might not have worked a year ago, but today it's a reasonable strategy. Look at how long the home has been on the market. If it's been sitting for 30, 60, or 90 days, the seller is likely getting anxious and will be more open to negotiation. Third, you can ask for concessions. This is huge. You can ask the seller to contribute to your closing costs, which can save you thousands of dollars out of pocket. You can also ask them to pay for a home warranty or to buy down your interest rate for the first couple of years of your loan. A 2-to-1 buy down, where the seller pays to lower your rate by 2% the first year and 1% the second year, is becoming a very popular and powerful tool. It can make your monthly payment much more affordable, especially in the initial years of home ownership. And let's not forget about inspections. During the frenzy, buyers were waiving inspections just to make their offers more attractive. That was incredibly risky. Now, you absolutely should get a full, thorough inspection. And if the inspection reveals issues, say, the roof needs repairs or the HVAC system is on its last legs, you can use that as leverage. You can ask the seller to make the repairs before closing or to give you a credit so you can handle it yourself. This is a critical part of the due diligence process that buyers were forced to skip, and now it's back on the table. It protects you and your investment. Now, let's talk about the elephant in the room: mortgage rates. Yes, they are still high compared to where they were a few years ago. That's the main reason the market has cooled. Higher rates mean higher monthly payments, which has priced some buyers out of the market and reduced affordability for everyone else. However, the slight dip in home prices is helping to offset that. Think of it this way: what you might be paying extra in interest, you could be saving on the actual purchase price of the home. The saying in real estate is, marry the house, date the rate. You're buying the house for the long term. You can always refinance your mortgage, when not if interest rates eventually come down. You can't, however, go back in time and buy the house for a lower price. So if you find a home you love at a price you can afford, don't let the current rate scare you off completely. Focus on the total cost and the monthly payment. Work with a great mortgage lender who can show you all the options, from buy-downs to adjustable rate mortgages, to find what works for your budget. So the key takeaway for North Texas buyers is this: the window of opportunity is open. The market has shifted in your favor. You have more options, more time, and more negotiating power than you've had in years. It's not a fire sale, but it is a much healthier, more balanced environment to buy a home. My advice? Get your finances in order. Get pre-approved for a mortgage so you know exactly what your budget is. Find a great real estate agent who understands the local market dynamics and is a skilled negotiator. And then start looking. Be patient, but be prepared to act when you find the right place. This balanced market won't last forever. As soon as interest rates start to meaningfully decline, we're likely to see another surge of buyer demand, and the competition will heat up all over again. The time to get a good deal is right now, while inventory is up and sellers are motivated. Don't miss your chance. I hope this breakdown was helpful and gave you a clear picture of what is really happening in the North Texas housing market. It's an exciting time for buyers. If you have any questions, drop them in the comments below. I read them all, and I'm happy to help. And if you got value from this video, please give it a thumbs up and make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss the next market update. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.